Well, me and Coach K go way back. Like we played together back at JU. Also, I was there before him whenever his dad was the head coach, and he was in high school, and he used to come around all the time. So me and Coach K go way back. We worked together at Western as well, so we got a great relationship. I'm just here to help him out. You know me. We got excellent. We got our standard here, and I'm trying to help him out to make sure we build that standard. So that's why I'm here, and that's what the relationship was. You know, working together good.
What are the keys from a receiving standpoint with the speed of this offense?
Well, you got to be in shape, obviously, you know, with the tempo and everything that we do. But also, you have to be able to understand the attention of detail. Coach Bell does a great job with his system, understanding with the spacing, the alignment, different things like that. So it's very important for those receivers to understand the spacing, the timing, as everything goes together. You know, we can't be too close to the hash. Got to be outside the hash. Little things like that. Being attention to detail, understand getting your depth in routes because it's timing on everything like that. So that is huge. Being attention to detail, understand spacing and different things like that in his offense.
How do you see these guys, your guys, reacting to the new offense, new fast-paced offense? Is it going to take them a while to get used to it?
Well, I'm excited for them. Those guys, they're attacking the task at hand, understanding the system, the playbook, and everything like that. If you see a lot of times these guys coming in on their own in the meeting rooms, going over plays on their own, writing plays on the board. So these guys are doing a great job to adapting to the offense, adapting to the new play calling and everything like that. So I'm excited to see what goes in store for us.
What does Canate's ability to get open in the field do for your offense?
Well, the good thing about him, he runs a great route. He can get in and out of his breaks well. So just today being able to see him in live action, I was very impressed. I'm very happy to see him. Glad to have him on our team. But he does a great job route running. And for me to be able to help him to explain why we're running certain routes, why we got to understand spacing and depth is going to help take his game to that next level. So I'm excited for what's in store for him, and can't wait till we finish out these 15 days.
What about Kenny Johnson, guy who was a freshman last year? Where do you see him needing to make the most growth as he goes into his sophomore?
Well, the biggest thing with him, just understanding the assignment, understanding the alignment. You'll hear me saying that a lot, double A, alignment assignment. I believe that Kenny, he's so talented as a young man he is. He's so talented, but I feel like if he understands, you know, why I got to cut my split or why I got to line up on top of the numbers, that's going to help take his game to the next level because athletic ability, he has it. But understanding the route running and different things like that, I think that'll help him out as much as possible. So I'm excited for Kenny, a very athletic guy, very talented. Just excited to see what's next for him.
Pretty much everyone we've talked to so far today has noted the pace of practice today. What do you like about that style of play that Bell brings, and what did you note about practice today?
The biggest thing, we don't care if they mess up right now. It's early. We're going to worry about tempo. We'll correct that in the meeting room. That's when we slow it down and be teachers and teach them. On the field, we're trying to get a lot of reps. So it's nice to see them understand lining up fast and going out there to try to win their one-on-one battle. Whatever that one-on-one battle may be, it might be blocking at that time. In the run game. It could be running your route at that time. So, yes, we go fast, and it helps us out because we get to catch the defense off guard, you know, get the easy plays, easy steal, different things like that. But then when we get into the classroom, the meeting setting, that's where we could slow it down and teach them about why we want spacing, why we want to make sure we get our depth and different things like that. So I love the tempo part, easy shots, easy plays, but also we slow it down when we get in the meeting rooms to help make sure those guys learn the plays.
You have a couple of guys who played in this offense before. Have you seen them sharing tips, helping some of the returning kick guys to sort of understand some of those details?
Yes, I tell you what, those guys doing a great job of helping out. That's what I love about that group. They working together. Some of the guys that been in the offense, helping out the other guys that's been here that new to the system and everything. They helping them out, explaining them to the plays, explaining to them why we not get our depth and different things like that. And that's what you want with a team. You want player led. You want guys to be leaders. out there on the field whenever I'm not around to be able to teach and help these guys grow, because it's a partnership. We got to work together. So that's the only way we're going to be successful, if we work together and everybody is on the same common goal and working together. So I love that those guys are, taking ownership and helping each other out,
How would you describe yourself as a coach?
Well, for me, I'm a hard, demanding coach. I'm very firm, quick, and precise on what I want to get accomplished. Attention to detail. I be hard on them guys because life is hard. We're all going to go through tough times. But it's always good to be around great people when you go through those tough times. So I be hard on them just so whenever they get out there in the real world, they can understand, like, hey, I've been through the tough times, and I can know how to get through that. So that's my job. I'm going to be hard on them. You're going to hear me all the time as preaching. I'm going to be hard on them. Because there's only a certain percentage that guys can go to the league. Everybody else is going to get into that workforce, all right, whether it's going to be getting up, working a 9 to 5, going to work every day and having bills, they have to take care of family. Some of them guys going to be fathers. So they got to understand that I'm going to be tough. Life is tough. So I be tough on those guys, but I also give them tough love. I also tell them, after we break down every day, I tell them all love. When I get on them, I'm getting on them for a reason, because I want them to meet their expectation, the standard up here, and I want to push them to be successful at everything they do, whether it's in life, whether it's in football, whatever it is, I'm pushing them to be the best at everything. So that's why I'm hard on those guys. Once they graduate, once they leave, they'll come back and realize that I'm being hard on them for a reason, because life is hard. So that's why the way I coach.
You've got a lot of young receivers in the room that come with a lot of talent. How do you balance them when you also have guys at the top of the receiver list, guys that have been here like Dejon and Kanate and Kenny, and then the new guys that you guys brought in? How do you balance all of those different guys in the same room?
Well, I just be myself and be consistent on every day. Like, don't change, be who you are. These guys, they can pick on if you're trying to be somebody who you're not. I'm going to be me, and we have a standard in that room, and we're going to continue that standard, and we're going to keep that standard high. So those younger guys, they're going to have to rise to that standard. And those older guys, they're going to have to help pick those younger guys up to keep them to that standard. So the standard is the standard. I'm going to keep the standard, but I'm just being consistent on any little thing, whether it's just depth, whether it's showing up to practice on time, whether it's showing up a meeting on time, or in the classroom. So being consistent.
Anything final? Go ahead, Chris.
This is a funnier question. Last year they called themselves the Waffle House Gang.
Yes, sir.
24/7. Are they still calling themselves that?
That was last year. This year we're gonna come up with something else. I'm free. I give those guys free range of whatever they want to call themselves. They can call themselves, but we got to create our identity this spring. With these 15 practices, and that could tell what our name going to be going into the fall. So right now we haven't came up with a word yet for our name for our wide receiver group, but that was last year wide receiver group. This year we're going to come up with something different, but we have to create our identity this spring. And once after those 15 practices, then we'll figure out who we are as a wide receiver group.